What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore Angry Aztec, the temple theme. The one where you go into sort of the individual temple, and it's like a horror sort of atmosphere with like these noises. I think that's the one they call the temple. It should be, yeah. Because there's multiple temples. And I'm not really sure which one is. There's the caves. Is it? No, it's not the caves. Caves is like something else, so we'll find out. But maybe it's room. It could be the room. I'm not sure. No, that's too many notes for the room. The temple, yeah. Yeah, this looks like it should be the temple. Right there. Based on the notes. Hi, Wave of Mist. Welcome, what's up? Love what you do, so grateful for you. Thank you, Jayla. Welcome. Hi, Sadaharu. Welcome. Alright, so we got a pretty good bit of people in here today. Okay, so I'm gonna load in my MIDI. This is the project drive that is that I'm using for Donkey Kong 64, and then track blueprints we have Angry Aztec Temple. Let's drag that in. And then MIDI out with Fruity LSD. Alright. So let's see what we have to load in our DLS file first. Yeah. Okay. So now let's play. I think I have all these instruments. Let me make sure. So I want to load Contact. The reverb will really shine with this. This is Donkey Kong Country 2. Oh, is Contact gonna freeze up on this? Okay, good. I'm actually not sure I have all these instruments. I know where they are. I know which ones they are. But I'm not actually sure I have all these instruments with me. Oh, concert bass drum, there we go. But that's a sample. So I want to drag that in, what's the concert bass drum? This one right here. And I know we have the choir. Concert bass. Nice. Just call this bass drum because otherwise it's too long. So we have our temple block, I know that. And the harp. Here's the temple block right here. Oh, we have our marimba too. Oh, the Celesta is here as well. And then I heard a clave in there too. I know I have a clave sample here. That must be this track right here. And then where's my choir? Choir Oz. Let's add that in. Yeah, the Celeste in there. Celesta. I think it should be Celesta. I'm not sure. And then the only thing I'm not sure about is the Theramin. This one right here. Let's see, what is This might be the timpani, actually. Oops. Yeah, I think actually it's the timpani. Let's try the timpani here. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, that's got to be something else. Not just it's not that bass drum. Let me check the you do that. I see the Trials of Mana folder. You do that too. I did try some of Trials of Mana. I have to do more. Someone had commissioned a bunch of them. Yeah, I've done some of them. Morning, Drewstalgics. Welcome. Yeah. So let's see. Let me see about check the sheet for the bass drum. So they have like all the instruments documented. Let's see. You guys won't be able to see this, but jungle drum, no. It's probably from Banjo-Kazooie originally. So let's see. We have jungle drum. Taiko. Oh, it's probably the Taiko drum. That's what it is. I think I have the Taiko. Yeah. Okay, so let's put that in place of the timpani. Let's make sure that matches. So this one is... No. Yeah, I do believe so. Might not be long enough. I think that's like, oh yeah, it's a program, so it's looped actually. Ah, okay, not that long though. Yeah, that should be it. Should work. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have? We have the Theramin. What's the Theramin being used? Oh, we also have the marimba. So let's see. Marimba, yeah. Okay, so let's see, do we have anything else that could be nothing else that would be let's see, where's the Theramin though? There's a Theramin somewhere. Maybe it's only in Donkey Kong 64. Let's see, Theramin. No, I don't think so, but so we'll just have to... it's a synth anyway, so we can just recreate that. So let's see. One is the Theramin, this one. It almost sounds like a piece of a electric piano. E-piano. Let's try Banjo-Kazooie, let's see. No electric piano in Banjo-Kazooie. No, I don't think so. Maybe Banjo-Tooie. Oh, there's not much from Banjo-Tooie. So I think it's just a synth, right? So let's try to recreate that synth. It should be an FM synthesis thing, technology thing. So let's go and load up Citrus. Default. And then we'll hold Alt and put it up to there, which is where the heard. So we have a sine wave. And let me see. Have you listened to the new DK64 album by Kirkle? Really good stuff. I did find that I've listened to some of it. Some of the tracks were really good, and some of them I found had too much reverb. Like Jungle Tune had too much reverb, I thought. But a lot of them were really nice. I think I really enjoyed Angry Aztec and Creepy Castle. Creepy Castle was really good. So was Angry Aztec. Really like that one. Love your work, my dude. Thank you, Duke Estrada. I was listening to this a couple of months ago. I haven't heard a lot of soundtracks in this game. This one is my favorite. But this one is my favorite. Ah, yeah, it's a good one. Nice horror atmosphere. So we have our sine wave here. Someone said a Rhodes piano. I don't think, but I don't think there is even a Rhodes piano here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see like a Rhodes piano. Oops, I guess I should have probably looked into this before I did this. Oh well. And then in Donkey Kong 64, there's not really any sort of E-piano either. So either I'll just recreate it now, and then maybe look for an E-piano later. But for now, I kind of like the exercise of like creating a synth out of it. So we can do this over. So what we have here is like, you have this first two, it's sort of like a light saw wave, right? So if we do, so we start with a saw wave, but then we filter it because we want it to be kind of dark, right? And then I'm gonna do ×3 because it falls off pretty fast. So it's like that. So it's, yeah, it's pretty exactly like that actually. So, and then there's like some other stuff going on. So it's like, it's got, so it looks like it's a small thing going on here, but here it has the synth kind of has it as well. So, but there's a little bit too much of this one going on. There's a little bit too much of this one. But it looks like there's some, sounds like there's some FM stuff going on. So it's like FME, like, so there's an operator being frequency modulated to 1. If I know which one was proper to do that with, let's see. I think it was this one. Oh, here we go. I think it's this right here, yeah. It's a little stronger than that, though. So I'd say maybe it's not FM, but but maybe there's another operator there that's like operating in like a different frequency. And it's gonna be a saw wave as well. I have to get it to 3. It has to be perfectly harmonic. Nice. Okay, and then it has to be quieter. But it has some more stuff going on there. No, I don't want it to be flat. It's got a bit, the filter has a bit of a different curve than I have here. Oh, that's good. I just have to keep it quiet. And then in the game it had some vibrato on it, but here it doesn't. And there's some upward stuff going on there, but that's just noise. And there's like also some distortion here that I think the game puts on. So let's add that in. No, I think that's just gonna make it square sounding. So anyway, that's the patch. Nice. Okay, so it reminds me of the Spirit Temple from Oracle of Time. Yeah, I haven't heard that one. Let's see. So let's move on with the composition. Now we've got I think we got all our instruments in. Let's go for the composition. So let's put contact up here. And then let's grab this first line. This is gonna be our choir. Let's see. Line first empty, call it choir. And then here is gonna go there, but then we can cut out some of this stuff, right? Unless it's like there's some stuff that doesn't, that like I can lump everything into one, right? What are these two? So oh, this is like a stereo sort of thing. Ah, it's like a stereo track. So it makes a stereo track out of the choir. And then you have... So let's lump all the sort of melodies in here into one, right? So we have the choir doing a bass there. Let's solo this. Yeah, it's doing like a sub bass here. And then I think it pitches up. Yeah, it pitch bends up. And then what do we have? We have... Oh yeah, what's this? Ah, yeah, okay. So we can put that... We can put the choir, we can just put the choir on one track. So let's say, and then let's remove all the space here. So let's say, okay, here. But let's set it to be a bar. Let's turn off the thing here. Okay, so Control Delete. Wow. Okay, don't do that. Control Delete. Control Delete. Control Delete. Okay, so now we have some pitch bend. We have some volume automation and pitch bends here. Can you please restore Killer Instinct SNES OST? You'd have to commission for that. Sorry, I can't. I just don't have time to be like restoring stuff for free right now. Other than what was like in my childhood that I enjoy doing. But if you commission it, you can I can restore it. So let's go Alt C to change this to channel 1. I think it's got to go down down an octave. Yeah, there we go. So now we have some volume automation here. So this first part is like a fade in, right? But I have to set it to be a bar snap so that I can get the whole bar as one. Oh, it looks like there's some automation here that doesn't belong anywhere. Wait, hold on. No, that's just because of the... yeah, okay. So you got that. Let's copy that into the choir. And let's create a automation knob for the choir. Actually, I think it should be already in Contact. There should be a generator for the... No, actually Contact doesn't generate any of it automatically. And you use a regular instrument. Okay, so let's drag that there. And then now Contact has created for us this nice knob called volume. And so, no, I don't want it there. I want it here. Let's drag that at the beginning. And then you have... nice cluster. Okay, so then after that, you have this bit here. And so let's copy that over into this in the same sequence. So yeah, this. And this next part starts here. So there we go. Next part will start at 11. Wait a second. No, it starts here. Okay. Control Delete. Okay, and then the next part starts here. And for that, we just have a straight up bars of this. And then the next part. Okay, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Okay, so this part here, paste. And then we go on to the next part, which is this, but with there's like a fade out at the end. Yeah. Okay, so let's copy that. And then find that section. Let's see. Right here. Okay, so that's gonna go there. And then it fades out, right? Nice. Okay. Now, so how did they create this stereo effect here? Is like, you have this one is like slightly, oh, this one's slightly later. So you create a stereo effect by having them be different channels, but it's like a chorus. Yeah. Okay, so the next part is just straight up back to the next part, next level of volume. The last part. Okay, so that starts here, and then we go to the volume knob that we've created. Nice. Okay, and there's also a pitch bend in the middle there. So let's go to our pitch bends. And this will be on that top note of the bass. Okay, so let's copy that, and then we go to, we have to create another knob now for the tune. So we go here, and then we find where it occurs here. Do like that, right? But then I want to make sure that, whoa. So I want to make sure that I have a normal pitch inserted in the beginning here. This, but now it's going to change my time, so I don't want that to happen. So what I want to do is keep that there and then just Control I so it inserts it, right? So here, now the overall volume here is pretty low, so I want to raise this up. Oh, but it comes to like full volume, I see. Whoops. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now we got our choir. And let's see. So, why is it I keep on hitting the... So for the drum hits, it looks like you have a few different articulations. So first you have the timpani, or the taiko drum. So let's get that one. Let's get the taiko drum first. The power chord. So we just have to find the right pitch now. So let's go find verse empty, call this taiko drum. And then, is there multiple samples within this, or is this just one? Like, okay, so there is multiple samples within it. So now I just have to find the right hit. I think that sounds good. It doesn't hit very hard, but I think that can be done with post-processing. We can also just make it louder. It's also very loud in the game. Oh, it has like a lamb. I want to see if like maybe that's enough. So he might have put an octave in there, like baked that into the sample. So in the game, it's like... So in the game, it's higher. The sample's higher, so maybe the sample needs to be lower, actually. Let's shift that over. So in the game, it's like this. So maybe we just need it to be an octave. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds a lot better. But I think it's too low. It's probably like an octave low. There we go. But now the only problem is that it just fades out too slow. It's clearly looping. So let's turn down the decay on the volume. Too much. Yeah. There we go, that sounds good. Alright, very good hit. I'd love to see Killer Instinct, the main theme, restored. And if we can know how much would it cost to have that track restored. It would be, if it can be done, because not every song can be done, right? Because there's some samples that might be undiscovered, although Killer Instinct I think is pretty well documented, I'm not sure. I have to check. So you're just talking about the main theme from Killer Instinct. Let's see. That would be other games. Let's see. Killer Instinct. Okay, Killer Instinct is here. So the main theme, I don't see anything called main theme in the bits. So it just says, "Yo, check this out. Controlling transmission, do it now. The Extreme Trailblazer, it's a jungle, do it now." I'm not sure which one is the main theme, but it looks like we have some things that are missing here. There's something missing from the theme. But it says it's a lead, so it's probably a synth. Synths can be recreated, and it's actually also listed. So we shall see. Maybe it's, I think it's possible, but if it is possible, one theme takes like all day to do, so it would probably be about $100. $100 for the theme. No research, they're pretty hard to find. Or are they pretty hard to find? So maybe it's not possible. I don't know if the theme is possible. I'd have to do research if the instruments are found. But if the instruments are found, it would be like $100 to do the theme. Because it usually takes all day, like a whole day of work to do all these. But these days, I don't know, maybe less. I could probably, I might be able to negotiate. Let's see. If it's like it looks like it's not that busy of a theme. The Instinct is the name. So it doesn't say, I think it just says theme for one of them, but yeah, I don't know. I think Xavier says it's pretty hard to find, so I'll have to look more in depth into that. But if there's a lot of research involved, it's going to be more expensive. We shall see. But yeah, if you message me on Discord, if you're serious about it, message me on Discord. And oh, I forgot to put the live, forgot to put the stream ping in Discord. Yeah, message me about it in the Discord channel if you really want it done, and we'll talk about it. So okay, so this like flam is sort of like one of the top note is later, and in the sample he like layered 2 octaves of the beat of the drum to make it really sound like a hard-hitting drum. So if we went from this, it's just like a simple drum. That's how you can go from like just this one drum to like, so he layered a power chord and an octave in there, and then he moved the 2 of the notes so that it sounds more dynamic. So that's how you can kind of create a really nice drum hit from like seemingly lackluster drum sample. Pretty cool stuff. You can use that if you're a composer. There are more stuffs from there are more stuff from KI. I found last I checked KI. Yeah, I'm looking at the sheet here, and there's not a lot of stuff listed. It's like it's pretty slim, so I think maybe the support for this game might be low. Let me check the rare sample project. Rare sample project might have some stuff. Oh wow, yeah, the rare sheet doesn't even have a single finding on it. Oh well. Alright. Thank you, Juan. Welcome to the stream. I didn't say so before. We'll get a USF rip soon, thank you. So now that we have that hit, the next thing is, I think there's this temple block here. Let's check that out. Nice, so it looks like we have two different pitched hits that echo out into infinity. So what we're gonna do is... Cool, so let's just grab, and I only need one of each of these hits, because delay is gonna take care, like I'm gonna use a delay plugin to take care of the rest of that. And of course, FL Studio insists on putting this in the wrong place, just because I had my cursor there, so I have to recopy it now. So for some reason, FL Studio insists on putting it in the wrong place. And FL Studio has like one of the worst copy and paste mechanisms I've ever seen for some reason. So we're gonna have to find where it goes and put it in manually. So it looks like it goes about a third, like 2/3 of a step. No, two-thirds steps into the bar. So cool. So that should do, and then we just put this other one at the next bar. Okay, cool. So that sounds good. It's just gonna have, once we get into mixing, it's gonna echo. I'm gonna have to echo it. But actually, since that's kind of part of the song, let's go ahead and give it a mixer track now and then make it echo. Put a quick delay on it. So I think it needs to be quicker than that. I think we need like 2 steps. No, maybe 3. Yeah, there we go. Now let's give it some offset. Now we can keep it at full. So let's try, yeah, I don't think it needs to be that long. There we go. Yeah, because it should last a bar, right? And I think it is. So let me just make sure that I'm right on the timing of that. It's 2/3 steps, but in the context of actual steps, there's like, let's see, 1, 2. Oh, it's like, then let's see, even finer. Let's see, so 1/3 of a beat or 1/3 of a step. It's not even, so it's like 1/3 of a step, I think. So it would be like a step and 1 step, 2 steps, a little less than 3 steps, but it would be like a step and 2/3. So 2 steps and 2/3. 2 and 2/3 of a step. So if we go to that, the tempo block, so that's going to be 2, so we have 2 steps here, and then 2/3. So the ratio here, as you can see in the tip panel, there's like 48 to a step. So a step is divided into 48, and 1/3 of that would be like 16. So if we do 16 as 1/3 of a step, 2/3 is 32. So it would be, we want 232. Yeah, there we go. Now let me just make sure that's the right pitch on the tempo block. No, it's not. So let's try and match that pitch. Ah, yeah, it's an octave up. But it sounds longer in the game for some reason. So maybe if we keep it, like stretch it. No, that doesn't sound good. It sounds metallic. So let's just try to bring out some of those, wait, why is it? Yeah, there we go. If you try to bring out some of those. I never had that happen where it like starts to rise. Whoa, that's weird. So we just remove the DC offset. Nice. Okay, so that's good. Now, the next channel is, what do we have? I think we have the harp. And it's in 2 tracks, right? I always 2 steps ahead. Okay, one of those is good. Let's not spam chat. Just gonna remove some of these messages here. Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Hugo Tactical. Welcome. Okay, so what we want now is the harp. So it looks like there's a delay on this. Like, you can have like 2 echoes. And so the echoes are how far apart? Pretty close together. Half a step, so that's easy. So if we go, and then what's this other part here? Oh, it's just that same part again. Okay. So it's this same part, but in the first one, it's like it waits, like it has a delay here, and then it starts again. So we just need one of these really, and then we can do the rest in the playlist. So let's find verse empty. Call this harp. And then we paste it here. So, but we don't need these notes to be so long, because the sample's already gonna like release. In fact, if we try to separate some, it'll probably make things worse. It makes things better. Cool, so now we've got that. Let's give this a mixer track, and we're gonna add a quick delay. So for this distance, we want less than a step. We want a half a step. Half a step is 24, so 23 is close enough. Let's give it some offset. Keep the pitch. And then let's set the level to very low, because we only want to hear one echo. And then let's give it some diffusion as well. And I want to give some diffusion to the tempo block as delay as well. Nice. Oh, but it's panned, right? It's like you have. Ah, yeah, this one's panned all the way to the right. So let's turn this all the way to the right, and then let's set this to be ping pong. So ping pong means that it's gonna switch the, or just invert really. No, it doesn't have the invert on here. So it's 98% really. That means it's gonna switch it to the left channel. Very cool. Okay, so now we have a clave here that changes pitch. Now this is not possible on a real clave. This is purely electric, because a clave is just two wooden sticks that you hit together. You can't change the pitch unless you have other sticks. But this is just some fun experimental stuff. So, whoops. Let's go and copy this. Oh, but first I need the notes, actual notes. And it looks like this is like just a repeat from before. Let's copy this. And let's see if FL Studio is gonna mess up my copy paste again. Let's see if it'll do the right section. Let's find first empty. Actually, I want to put this in the tempo block. It's basically a tempo block. Or we can call this percussion. Yeah, okay, cool. So it keeps it there. So I think it goes... Where's the root pitch? No. Why does it keep starting? Like, just start right here. I click right here, and then when I... Okay, now it's doing it. What pitch is this supposed to be at? Wait a second. No, this is like... Hold on, I think this is the wrong... I think I have them switched. So this is supposed to be the tempo block. And then this is supposed to be the clave. So that means that the mixer tracks need to be switched as well. Actually, this one needs a mixer track, this one doesn't. No wonder why it was so long. It was like this one wasn't long enough, this sample. There we go. Tempo blocks, I don't think you can switch the pitch. You can change the pitch either. I think this goes up an octave. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Now we don't need this anymore. So what's the pitch that we're at again? Wait a second. I think this one is not the temple block. Or it's a different temple block. Why does it send it all the way back to the beginning when I do that? I think this one is using the Roland temple block. Like, cause I remember that sound, the sound of that temple block. It's a different one, so, oh, it's a wood block. Ah, yeah, and it is the Roland wood block, so there's that. So that means I want these to switch places, too. One goes up here. Yeah, there we go. Just needs to change pitch back to normal. Okay, and speaking of changing pitch, there's also the pitch automation I need. Copy that, and then percussion plus over here. Okay. No, I don't want it there. I want it wherever that note is. You know, R3 I do. Nice. Lovely. Okay, so let's see. Cool. Okay. So now we have, what do we have next? Oh, I skipped the see, I skipped something here. What is this? Probably the marimba. No, it's the Celesta. So the next is the Celesta. So now the Celesta just has to be a little shorter then. Very good. All right. So what else am I missing? The Theramin. And I remember it had vibrato on it in the game. So let's find verse empty, call this Theramin. And then let's name this synth we've created, Theramin. Nice. I think we might want to adjust the filter there a little bit. And make it louder too. We also want to introduce some vibrato here. I'm not sure exactly how much, but we'll figure out the exact amount later. That's way too much, I can tell you right now. Still too much. Citrus is so bad with the pitch, like adding vibrato, because it's so sensitive, incredibly sensitive. So it's almost impossible to like get a good vibrato on it because of how sensitive the knob is. I wonder if I can adjust that. Envelopes. Nope, definitely can't. Okay, so yeah. That's gonna have to be later. Okay, that's already too sensitive. And that's the lowest I can go. But maybe, oh, pitch envelope. Ah, okay. We can set the amount. Very good. So let's set this to be like just one snap. I'm trying to set it from memory, but we'll adjust it later. It's kind of playing like an organ, really. Because a theremin can't do multiple notes at once. Definitely can't do chords. So let's give it some chorus. Add the effects section. Give it a little chorus, not much. There we go, that sounds much better. Let's give it some reverb too. I think there's like a really long reverb in this stage. Nice, and so I want the pitch to be a little bit faster, the vibrato, and a little bit more subtle. There we go. Okay, now there's another part here. Doing nice. Let's put this directly after that. Okay, got the USF rips from Rarity the Final Arts. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so let's listen to the rips and see what kind of vibrato this thing has on it. Oh no, that's not the right one. That one's oh wait. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. The second one. Oh, it's a lot faster than I anticipated. Okay, so like the same sort of theremin that is used for Cranky's Cabin. Nice. Okay. Let's see that. Let's hear that again. Oops. And I think it starts without quite without any reverb. I mean, without any why? Okay. Whoa. Don't want to do that. A little bit less. Let's put it here and then like measure exactly. So it should be about 30 cents. Let's check again. A little faster. Nice. Okay, that's good. I think it might be a little bit heavier, actually. Let's go to 40. Nice, I like that. Okay. So, let's move on to the... we got that. Okay, so next is the... oh, we got drums here. Ah, I see. This drum track. The one thing that's horrible about Fruity LSD, which is the plugin I have in FL Studio that I'm using to play the original, is that when you have a drum track, it completely mutes out the drum track. Like, it doesn't even register that it's not a drum track, which is really stupid. So this track is not gonna play, but fortunately, this is a stereo track. Like, he sort of creates a chorus effect, and this track is here, so you can just use that one. But this one's gonna have later times because of the chorus effect, so just copy this. Copy this, and let's find first empty and call it marimba. Okay, so marimba is channel 4. Let's paste this here. And then let's select 4 and Alt-C. Nice. Now this might sound a little different, and that's because I'm using the regular marimba patch, while the game just used the bass marimba patch and played it up high. I think I still have the bass marimba patch here, or whenever I have bass marimba, of course. So if we switch this to channel 4, we can switch between the two, and you can hear how it sounded. Now this sounds pretty good, but it's kind of quiet, and it doesn't quite have the high frequencies. It's like it's too muffled, and it's too long. So this is like... so I don't like this patch for the high. It's great for like in the caves when you have the when you have it playing in the bass, but not for when it's playing in the high. It kind of sounds muffled, and I don't like the sound. So let's use the regular marimba patch. Okay, so here, let's hear the original. Sorry for that. It's the same length. Sounds really good, actually. Nice. Okay, so let's remove this space. But I have this long, oh yeah, this long articulation. So let's go to beat. I think this is like bleeding in a little bit. Yeah. So let's move this over here. Nice. Okay, so that's done. Now, what's this thing here? What's going on over here? Ah, we have a vibroslap. Do I have that? I know that's the Roland vibroslap. Yeah, I do that. I do have that. Okay. But since this is only one playing, one hit, you can just do that and then. So in the game, it's played at a lower pitch, I think. Let's see, what pitch is it played at? Why won't you play the thing that I told you to play? So it's here, it's the... There we go. That's a A sharp. So we're gonna set the root note to A sharp, and then in the mixer track it'll play. Whoops! Oh no, I have to set it to D because it's gonna go the opposite. Nice. Okay, so there's that, and then we have the. That's just the stereo. The last one is just the stereo track for the choir. So we're good on that. Now let's go and build it. This is gonna be later. So let's start with the. On top, I want the Celesta, wherever that may be. And let's put the MIDI down here. So let's, well, mute the other tracks while we build it. Now, where's the Celesta? I think it's at the end. Yeah. The Celesta will play here. And then, where is the... There we go. This is gonna go here somewhere. Right there. But is it on a weird time? Let's see. No, it's exactly on the beat. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, so let's change the size of this so we can see more. And then let's go for bass drum at the bottom. Taiko. Taiko comes in here. I can see it comes in every time there's like a thing. Comes in here too on the offbeat. Nice. Okay. Every time there's some clicks. Okay, so then at the bottom, I always want the drums to be at the bottom of the playlist, and then there's some bass stuff with the choir. So I kind of want the choir to be with the vibroslap up here. Why? Oh my god. Don't do that. I told you to put... Okay, choir goes here. And then it starts there. But then we want the different pieces to play at different times, and I don't want to see space. So, let's see. This goes here. And then you have that. Okay, and then we just make a slice there and move this to, I think here it starts. Yeah, there's that bass undertone. But then it stops. So we make a slice here. And then here is where the next one starts. Oh no, here is where it starts. Okay, and then we make another slice here. And move that piece here. Nice. Right, there we go. So that's our choir. And then next I want the percussion, right? You have so then we make this here one, and then we have it go up. And then we take the bottom pitch again. It just keeps alternating. So let's put this one here, and then... Oh wait, no, you have two upper ones this time. Okay. Clever. So that... And then... I need to shift the vibroslap up a bit. Actually, let's put it down here. No, but this is the higher one. I want the lower one. Actually, can't tell the difference. Wait a second. These are all the lower ones. Why is this thing not pasting the higher one when I tell it to? Okay, so the higher one, and then finally the lower one at the end. Nice, okay. Cool, so then we want... Okay, so the harp starts here, waits a bit, and then it plays the next line, plays it again. Plays again here, and then it plays in succession. Let's get the paintbrush and then just swipe across. Cool. Okay. So now, next we have the Theramin. Theramin plays here, right? And then cut this piece. And then move this over, because this piece plays... Why has it stopped moving? Oh man, it hit it behind here. Wow, FL Studio is really making it hard for me today. So where is the... Ah, here it is. This is where it plays. There we go. Okay, so next we have the marimba, which starts coincidentally right here. Nice. And then it starts again here. Nice, so then these two are unused, so let's Control A and Shift up Nice. Okay, so now this is gone. Let's hear it hear the restored version. Nice. Now reverb is really going to tie this together. So let's go ahead and mix this while we do it. So the first thing we want is the choir. So let's take this first one. Send it to, what's the first one that we don't have, that we have free? Channel 4. Why does Contact have like pitch bending on the main line? Like that shouldn't be happening. Like there's no reason for that. Don't do that. So let's give everything a mixer track first. Go send this to channel 4. And then we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we have, how many instruments we have? We have 4, so we don't need that last one. Okay, so now let's give all of them their own mixer tracks. Okay, and then let's send the Celeste to 3 and 4. This one to 5 and 6. And then this one to 7 and 8. Okay, so now they should be mapped. This is the marimba, obviously. Here's the taiko. Here's the choir. And what's the next one that's missing? Celeste. Okay. Okay, so next we need to give the Theramin a track. The wood block and the vibra slap. So now let's make a reverb bus. And let's call this reverb, dock it to the right. And then let's give it TSAR 1R reverb. And then let's set it to be a large halt. Let's set it to be like 5 seconds, I think. And let's set it to be like 20%. Lots of reverb. And then let's give pretty much everything this track. But not the Theramin, because the Theramin has its own reverb. Nice cluster chord. Nice. So this is a clave now. Call this clave. Now the choir, let's give it chorus, because it's supposed to be like a stereo sort of thing. It makes a stereo effect in the game. Let's also give it saturation. But let's make sure that it doesn't get to be too much in that rising section. Although we do want some, but it's not even There we go. It gets some distortion in the end. Okay. Now the harp. Let's move this delay. Now I want there's to be chorus on this too. All right, halfway down, and then let's saturation knob. And then the clave, there's a lot of, like, there's some really too high of frequencies here, so let's low pass them out. Low pass just the very top of it. And I want to kind of give it, yeah, well, that's fine. So let's give it a saturation knob. Yeah, there we go. So marimba can be saturation knob. Let's give it chorus because it's mono. And let's give the choir some of an exciter. Bring out that hiss at the top, that air. Okay, for the timpani, let's give it some saturation. Let's give it some chorus because it's a mono thing. Mono sample set. And the Celeste, let's give it saturation. And I think it's actually stereo, so we don't need any, shouldn't need any chorus on that. Yeah, there you go. It's a stereo. Nice. I like that sound. Yeah, it sounds sort of like a tick-clock sound to it. And then let's chorus the clave. Ooh. Okay. Nice. What about that wood block? Oh yeah, I forgot about that part of the percussion. So this part goes here. There we go. So that part gets a saturation knob. Some chorus. And the taiko can get an exciter too. Actually, I want to give the, I want to take Theramin's reverb off, and just so it has a centralized reverb. And then we can safely apply the saturation knob. And I want there to be some release on the volume so that it doesn't quite just end. I want it to have like a little bit of... But now I need to actually give it the reverb, so... And the vibrosat needs a reverb too. Now the vibroslat gets saturation knob, and I also want to give it an exciter, and I think it needs a chorus because it doesn't have like it's really loud though, but it is mono, so let's give it chorus. Nice. Love it. And let's do some stereo separation on the choir, so it feels like really... I don't think that sounds the best. Let's do stereo separate. Let's do the stereo separator plugin. Stereo enhancer. Here we go. For strings. It's kind of phasing out with the chorus. Chorus doesn't work with stereo separation very well. Well, it does, actually, I think I kind of liked it better with it than without it. It's got obvious phasing on it, but I think it sounds better than without it. Actually, no, I kind of like it better without. It just ruins it too much. I can't believe this patch is like mono. Oh. Nice. Okay. I think that marimba should be a little louder. Nice. Oh, that sounds so good. And then Maximus. Let's put Maximus for mastering. Let's cap the bass at 6. And then let's cap the mids at 3. Cap the highs at 9. Ooh, the Clave is going way too much on the highs. So let's cap some of the highs on the Clave. Turn down, just simple as that. Turn down the high frequency. Yeah, there we go. That's more normal. Nice. Love it. Hope those USFs will help. USF rips will help with the final mix. Could not fix the volume on the USF with the 2AK song, so it does clip. Ah, okay. Good to know. Thank you. Yeah, we'll check it soon in a second. Let's do naming and saving here. This is called Temple 2 in the game. I call this Temple 2. Okay, so let's loop this thing now. And then for the ending, I just want to have it end with that sort of thing. It's just this hit. Nice. Let me just make sure that that choir isn't too loud. It's getting there. A bit pushing it, but that's okay. I think I might take down the velocities. Whoops, hit the key. That's better. Wait, hold up. It's supposed to be on the last hit. This one here. Yeah. Maybe just confirm that. Oh, it happens before the in the gap there. Oh, I need to have the pitch, like 0 pitch painted. The fact that I keep hitting like random notes on my keyboard by accident kind of works with the song's unexpectedness. Nice. I like it. Okay, let's compare this with the USF rip now. Oh wait, is there not supposed to be volume automation on that first part of the choir? Oh, it just sound. I guess it just sounds like it's more present earlier on. Hold on. Yeah, so I really need to adjust that curve then, so. Maybe I just need to make the curve. I can like adjust the curve of the line. There we go. Well, actually, look at this. It doesn't start till earlier on, but we want it to like kind of come in. Nice. Okay, so let me compare that with the riff again. Okay, so it sounds like it kind of rushes in first, and then sort of ramps up. Nice. Okay, so it sounds like the. Oh yeah, this thing has a panning on it that I forgot about. Clave. Oh, it switches around. Ah, I see. Okay, so the higher one. The higher one is gonna be to the right. So it's like a 78. Okay, so that's pretty good. We got the panning sorted out. Okay, so I think that's about good. We can call that good. Nice. Thanks for the great tune. Sam's the man. Thank you, E. Welcome. Hope you release DK64 on vinyl. Ah, maybe someday. Yeah. That would be a massive vinyl. Lots of music. Okay. Well, I think we can call this pretty much done now. Yeah. Let it play through this one on its own. But I've already recorded the footage for this. I think it should be enough footage, right? This is like 4 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna have to record another one. That's okay. Yeah, this is almost 5 minutes long when you loop it. But all right, okay, this will be on the drive immediately. Let me go and export that. But this should be fairly soon up in on YouTube, because all I have to do is record one more room, I think, and that'll do it. Yeah, because I recorded both DK and Diddy's temple as footage, but I didn't really record any. And let's see, how much is that? How long does that footage last? Like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes almost. So that's not enough. I'm gonna have to record more, so this might take a while. We shall see. But anyway, yeah. Thanks you guys for coming to the stream. This is where I'll cut it for today. And I don't know what else I'll stream tomorrow, or if I'll stream tomorrow, but we shall see. But thanks for coming to the stream, y'all, and this will be Jam and Sam signing off. Until next time, take care, y'all.